Well, hello there folks, we're going to celebrate two things today. We're going to celebrate St Patrick's Day, so happy St Patrick's Day to everyone who's celebrating. Thanks to everyone who's out there having a party as best we can, whoever's at home celebrating St Patrick's Day, and to absent friends on St Patrick's Day, so cheers to everyone. Wow. The second thing we're going to be celebrating today is Irish whiskey. We're going to celebrate Irish whiskey. It's the first Irish whiskies I've done on the channel. I can't believe it's taken me so long. I don't know where I've been, I don't know why I've not done it before, but as usual guys, we're coming in with two crackers. On my left I have the Redbreast 12 cask strength, and on my right we have the Bluespot cask strength. So I've got the Bluespot at 58.7 and I've got the Redbreast at 57.6. So a couple of whoppers. I've had them covered up for the last hour or so guys. Me Whiskey Friend coin 100 on the Bluespot and Whiskey Friend coin number 99 on the Redbreast. So as usual guys, if you're a regular to the channel you'll know what to do in regards with the coins. So without any further ado guys, strap yourself in, put your feet up, get yourself a nice pint of Guinness poured or a whiskey, whatever you want to do guys. Let's dive into these two. So, welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Yes, it is me, guys. You might not recognise me. As you see, I've got dressed up for the occasion, keeping all things Irish. I normally do St Patrick's Day in Tenerife this time of year, but the last couple have been put on hold. I won't go into any detail as to why. So this year I've decided to make it a wee bit of an effort, get dressed up, have a wee bit of a party, and share some wonderful Irish whiskey with you today. So without any further ado, I'm just going to dive into these guys. And on my left I have the Redbreast, and on my right I have the Bluespot. So let's get rid of these coins and we'll dive in on the nose. Wow, Bluespot, wow, sweet straight off that. 50 cask strength, 58.7 ABV, ex-bourbon casks, and some Oloroso, and there's a little bit of Madeira chucked into the mix. Straight off guys, I've got this typical, there's a real brown sugar note, big brown sugar, whether that's coming from those ex-bourbon casks. It's actually got a feel of a bourbon around it. Really sweet, brown sugar, it's caramel, but it's got that really nice confectionery note. That kind of sweet shop. Wow, real nice. So you walk into a sweet shop, you've got that kind of smell of the confectionery. It's real sweet. But then comes I'm picking up some red apple, and here comes the fruits, that dried fruit, dark fruit. I think that's the Oloroso and the Madeira kicking in with this. So some red apple, figs, dates, raisins, plums. Really nice honey note also coming from those ex-bourbon casks. Big honey note. Sweet vanilla. And just to round things off now, just to complete the balance, here comes the spice. Beautiful spicy sweet cinnamon. As you really get into the depth of it, there's a little bit of a sour note in there, but it's just hovering around in the back. It's not off-putting, it's not making this nose any different. It's just if anything, it's adding a little bit to the nose. Really getting some more fruit, some strawberry, maybe some cherry, maybe some raspberry. Real sweety nose. A little bit of funkiness going in there as well. I'm picking up maybe an outdoor kind of damp soil, bit earthy, bit funky. Really nice. It's just adding another layer to this nose. And here comes as a little bit of a nutty note. I think in this whiskey, I believe there's upwards of up to 20 years in this whiskey, so some really nice stuff. So I've been really looking forward to this one. But let's dive into the other one, the Redbreast. So on the Redbreast, this is a typical pot still whiskey. Big sherry notes again, real sherry. It's rich, it's buttery, Maybe picking up a bit of buttery biscuit note on this one. Real nice. That cinnamon, nutmeg, even a little bit of those apples. Maybe a little bit of maybe an apple pie note. It's a bit pastry, a bit pie, a bit cake. Maybe even some green apple now as well. Maybe some cooked apples. But the vanilla is here. Wow. The raisins, honey. So fruity. A little bit of barrel char coming in there now. Little nice little woody note as well now. Some real nice woody element. And I'm picking up maybe a little bit of a chocolate. Maybe even some more. Maybe even a bit of chocolate orange. Real nice whiskey. No alcohol burn on any of these. I can get my nose well into both of them. So at 58.7 and 57.6, it's very easy to get my nose in there. So, both fantastic noses. Let's see how they taste. Slanch. Cheers. Yeah, it's me. Wow, so intense, thick, oily, so dry, really dry on arrival. Lets you know that 58.7%'s there. Spicy, thick, creamy, buttery. What a great mouthfeel. Comes a little bit sweet and sour on arrival. So buttery, and there's a little bit sweet, bitter sweet oak. Some walnuts, wow, chocolate, a little bit salty, a little bit buttery, a little bit of salted butter. Wow, here comes the fruit, the cherry, big cherry note. Let's try some more. Wow, so mouth coating, so intense, so powerful, so spicy, so fruity, real nice. This is what Irish is all about. I think I might be doing some more Irish going forward. But yeah, let's dive into a second sip. Apples, plum, cherry, brown sugar, walnuts, chocolate, pecan, chocolate covered raisins, strawberry, orange. It's damp, it's earthy, it's got that old kind of barrel. You can probably tell there's older stuff in it. It's got that old kind of older barrel char, maybe an older oak, older wood, old wood, maybe antique wood. Dry, spicy. Wow, so nice. This Redbreast has got a lot to live up to now to give this a challenge. But let's cleanse my palate, guys. Cheers. Oh. Guinness is nice as well. So, let's hit the Redbreast. Wow. Down the hatch. This is different. This is spicier, creamy mouthfeel. It's intense. I think the Bluespot was a little bit more intense on arrival. I think the Redbreast is holding back a little bit, but here it comes. It's beautiful toffee, fudge, vanilla, honey. Wow, it's so buttery, it's so creamy. Here come the dried fruits, the raisins, the figs, the dates, plums, mixed up with some cinnamon spice. So you've got the honey, the vanilla, the cinnamon, nutmeg, all beautifully integrated. Here comes the apples. That fruitcake note is coming into this one. There's a little bit more fruitcakey on this one. This one's a wee bit more kind of, don't get me wrong guys, the fruit's great in both of them. This is a wee bit more typical kind of sherry notes, fruitcake. That sweet American oak is doing wonders for both of these. Chocolate coming in here now, woody, chocolate, apples, dried fruits, dark fruits, vanilla, fudge, honey. There's just so much going on in both these whiskies. So let me have another sip of both of these. Little palate cleanse again guys. Bluespot. Let's do a wee bit for the finish, folks. Wow, so nice. So much like a bourbon, this one guys. So I think if you're trying to transfer from bourbon to into whiskey, then I think Irish is probably a good way to go. That looks like a really easy transition. It's so bourbon-esque. It actually reminds me of a bourbon. Maybe if I was going to do that blind, I might have picked it as a bourbon. So much brown sugar, so much spice on the finish, brown sugars on the finish. That oaky note is right through there to the end, and obviously the little bit of dried fruit and red fruits, and that's all the way through. It's an absolutely fantastic whiskey. 58.7. Let's do the finish on the Redbreast. Wow. That's so nice. So nice. Wow, what a start, the Irish, eh? I'm loving it. How's the outfit, guys? You like it? Drop into the comments, let me know. Don't hold back. Finishes long, both long finishes. A little bit hotter on the finish of the Redbreast. It's the lower ABV, but it's got a little bit, it's a bit peppery and a bit more heat right through to the finish on that. Beautiful sherry notes right on the end, and there's a little bit of dry wood note. So the oaky, the tannic, the oaky woodness is right there at the very end. Both fantastic. Money wise, guys, I know there's different whiskies in the range. I think you've got the normal Redbreast and you've got the cask strength Redbreast. I think you're picking up the normal for about £40 to £50, and I think this is about, in the UK, certainly it's around about the £90 mark, but I have seen it on offer from time to time, so if you can pick up an offer, and it's a great bargain. It's 12-year-old, it's £90, it's a lot of money. I think this is in the same ballpark. This is kind of £80, £90 as well, but I think it's got that. I think there's older stuff in this. I think there's the kind of, I'm not too sure if there's older in the Redbreast, 12, but I think I've read through the grapevine that there's up to 20-year-old stuff in the Bluespot. What's the winner? Is there a winner? Such a tough choice, guys. As always, these battles, the reason I'm picking them as battles is because I don't want it to be David against Goliath. I want them to be evenly matched. These guys are punching each other out. They've hit for hit. They've got everything going on. If you were to narrow me down to pick one, I would probably just go for the Bluespot. I think it's just, for me, for my palate, it's just got a little bit more going on. It's a little bit spicier, there's a little bit more chocolate, a little bit more strawberry, those red apples, the grapefruits, the red fruits, dark fruits, the walnut, don't get me wrong, the Redspot has got loads going on, that apple pie note, that kind of, again, the dried fruits, the raisins, the plums, the chocolate. It's such a close battle. If I was to score them, guys, it's dead simple. It's 92 on the Bluespot and 91 on the Redbreast. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I've loved it. I've loved getting up and getting dressed for St Patrick's Day. I might try and add some music into the background. I'm going to have a look at, see if I can sort out some Irish music just to kind of enhance the situation. But that's it, guys. Over to you into the comments. Have you loved the outfit? Have you loved the Irish? Have you done Irish? Have you not done Irish? Are you like me? This is your first kind of venture into Irish whiskey. Looking to do more of it? Just let me know in the comments, guys. Again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've liked the video. YouTube likes it, Alan likes it. If you've not hit that button yet, guys, you know where it is. It's just down there. And again, just a friendly reminder from me today, it doesn't cost you anything, it's completely free, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 4K. Don't forget to click the bell to be kept up to date whenever I'm putting out a new live stream or I'm dropping out a new video. Social media platforms are on them all: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. Please feel free, dive over, have a look at the Patreon page. If you feel like supporting the channel, then it's all welcome and it's fantastic. Any support that comes just goes straight back into buying this stuff behind me. And that's pretty much, that's me. All I've got to say is wish everyone a very happy St Patrick's Day and slanch. And until the next time, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Cheers.